and welcome. Today we are going to be taking a look at new luxury beauty releases that are coming soon, and let's see, will I buy it? So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So today we are going to be looking at information from WZ Beauty and his other account. I'll leave them both down below in the description box, so please give him a follow and let's go ahead and get started. The first thing up, we have the new Byredo collection. So the eyeshadow palette, Mineralscapes, it's just released in the US and at Selfridges. I did order this. I cannot wait to try it. I love these colors. It's not super spring summery, but I love the shades that we have in here. And if you kind of divide this palette in half, you can see you've got kind of those cooler, duskier, like blues and greens on the left, and on the right you have more of those like rosier mauvey tones. So I cannot wait to play with this palette. But we see that there are some other items that are coming out with this collection as well, and I have not seen those released anywhere yet. But we have the liquid lipstick vinyl in 283 Frozen Memo. I really want to try this. So I like their liquid vinyl lipsticks. I don't like their liquid mattes, but their vinyl I think are a really great texture, and I think this looks like a really fun shade. So I can't wait to try that. The all-in-one refillable brow pencil, I don't know. I'm guessing they reformulated the old one. I did not like the old one that much. I liked it at first, but it kind of dried out pretty quickly. So by the time I got to the refill wasn't even like worth using. So I'm not sure if I want to try this one just based off of the previous one. So we'll see. But that's the Byredo collection, and I think the palette is definitely the star, but I really want to try that liquid vinyl lipstick as well. Next up, we have SUQQU Summer, and this is called Touch of Nectar. And, we've got two eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, the eyeshadow palettes are not drawing me in as much. I think they look really pretty, but they also look very similar to previous ones that we've seen. So, I think the stars are actually some of the other items in this collection this time. So one of the new items are these lip and cheek balms. So we have shades 1, 2, and 3. I really want to try these. I think these liquid cheek balms look gorgeous. Now, I don't know, like it's hard to pick a favorite, but from these photos, I think number 3 is probably my favorite, but I'm going to try to get all 3 of those. And then we have some new shades of the Treatment Wrapping Lip Gloss. I really like that formula a lot. I'd like to get both of those, 107 and 108, but definitely 107. That's definitely more my color. And of course, we've got 2 new nail polishes, which aren't available for delivery to the US. Otherwise, I would definitely pick up that purple. So let me know what you think of this collection, but I can't wait to try those lip and cheek tints personally. Now, this collection is set to launch on May 10th. So just a heads up. Now, from his other account, we have a new Tom Ford palette. And you can see that the TF logo on this eyeshadow palette, it's kind of, what are they? They look like they're little hearts. I'm not sure what this collection is for in particular, but this is the Body Heat palette again. So definitely passing on this. I'm so tired of them doing Body Heat for every single like limited edition packaging. It's very frustrating. So I am going to pass on that. Next up, from YSL, there is a new slim lipstick in number 77 with limited edition packaging, and it looks like a really pretty rose shade. I don't know if I'll pick this up or not. We'll see. I don't even know if it'll come to the US, but I like this shade, so I might try that. There's slim lipsticks. I've only tried the matte ones, but I didn't like them. So I'm not sure. This doesn't look matte in the photo. Yeah, we'll have to try this out. And I don't know if this is a new formula or if it's just that limited edition packaging. So we'll have to get more information as we get closer. There's no launch date or anything for this at the time. Another big one is Celine. So Celine is launching a makeup line, and they are going to be starting with lipstick. So there are going to be 15 shades, satin finish, and these aren't coming until next year. So not until 2025, but those are definitely on my list. I can't wait to see them in person. And, you know, I've always really been a big fan of their line in general. So I'm hoping that the makeup lives up to the hype. But I have to say, I am getting a little tired of seeing all of these fashion brands making their cosmetic lines. So I feel like we've got enough. It's saturated. So I'm definitely interested in these, but this is kind of like, please stop now. And then last up from his account, we have 2 new Backstage Dior blushes. And this is part of the summer collection. We've already seen some of the summer items pop up on the US Dior site. Some other countries, I believe New Zealand already has these Backstage blushes. So I'm definitely interested in these blushes, definitely interested in some of the items that we haven't seen released yet, like the Lilac Attic shade, which technically is released. It's at Saks right now, but now that they've changed their shipping minimum to $200, I'm not paying an extra $10 for shipping for a lipstick. So yeah, you know, I'm waiting till it's released somewhere else. But I think these Backstage blushes look beautiful. I can't wait to try them. The purple, the lilac looks like it has a touch of pink in there. It actually looks, it kind of reminds me of that SUQQU 105 melting powder blush shade. It's obviously going to be a different formula, not as creamy as the SUQQU. These are typically a more powdery, drier texture. But shade-wise, it looks like it might be similar to that. So I can't wait to try that. I think the Poppy Coral looks really pretty as well. So definitely want to try those. So far, I have only ordered the purple eyeshadow palette from what is currently released on the US site. Now, a few other things that have just been released. Jones Road has now released their tinted lippy stick. So the lippy stick is their lip balm. It's actually one that I really enjoy. I just started using it a couple months ago. And that's the original one, which is clear, has mint. So just so you know, it's like a clear minty lip balm. It's very comfortable on the lips though, and I really like the texture of it. So I do want to try these tinted lipsticks or lippy sticks. So I do plan on picking up some of those. I haven't purchased any yet, but I'm trying to narrow down my list. They all look beautiful. So those are definitely on my list. Some other things that, you know, I have coming soon would be the Celine lip balm. So Celine just recently released the Fido lip balm. So there are 3. There's an original shade, you know, clear, and then 2 colors. One of them, I believe, is pH adapting, and the other one is a rosewood shade. And I ordered all 3 of them. I love their nutritive lip balm. It is my favorite. It's my go-to lip balm. So that's the one that comes in the little pot. I couldn't resist these. So they are kind of pricey. They look like the packaging is probably going to be exactly the same as the Fido Lip Shine, which are these. And the reason I'm saying they're probably the same, the refill looks like it's approximately the same size and everything as well. So they are refillable and they already have the refills available for purchase. Other things that have recently come out or that I just ordered would be Dolce & Gabbana. They have released a ton of items on their US site. So we have things, you know, there is a new skin tint, there's a new powder, there are blushes. I've heard great things about their blushes, and, you know, a little lip plumper and so forth. So I do want to try those. So I order a little bit of everything to test those out. So those are some things that are coming soon that I can't wait to try. I feel like, you know, we're starting to get in the time of spring where we've got a little bit of a lull before the summer releases, the rest of the summer releases and the fall ones start coming out. So this is a great time to start going through favorites and things like that and reorganizing, which is what I need to do. So I'd love to know, you know, what you're looking forward to seeing and what favorites you currently have in your collection right now. So I'm definitely working on some favorite videos as we speak. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And again, thank you so much to WZ Beauty for all of the information contained here today.